here. I am just recording this late at night, so I'll post it. So it will post on Friday, October 22nd, 7th. And I just wanted to do a quick video while I got the chance and just kind of address some of the things that are going on right now. It's just so much going on. There's so much stuff, the stuff that's happening in Israel, and then, the rumors that Putin is going to declare war on Israel, which was apparently announced by Phil Godlowski, or Godlewski, and he made up several other predictions on his last live, but that is what it's looking like. And there is so much going on. I just posted a couple little clips of Senator Josh Howley grilling the director of ORR. I'm not sure what that stands for, but she is the director pretty much of over the Department of Health and Human Services division that basically make sure that the children are reassigned to sponsors within a 14-day time frame. So they're doing everything they can to just get the kids out. Like, they're not even vetting who they're going with. They're just getting the kids out. They're putting them directly in the hands of these so-called sponsors. These sponsors don't have to have anything. They don't even have to show proof of income. They don't even have to show proof of income that they can pay for, make sure they have the funds to be able to feed this child. They don't have any home visits. They're not vetted in any way. They don't even have to be legal to sponsor a child. And they're just pushing these kids out. Over 85,000 children missing. And this is happening in America. And the fact that the media is not reporting this is an absolute crime. I just can't even believe that this is our country, that this is happening in my state. I live in Texas. I'm very close to the border. I'm only like 3.5 hours away from the border, from the Mexican border. How, that's concerning. And it's really this war on patriots and people speaking out and the suppression. It's just something's got to give. It's all so unsurmountable, yet you still have people that are asleep. It makes no sense to me how they cannot see what's happening going on right in our face. But it's because they won't even do the work to look into something, to research something. And I don't get that. I don't understand that. Honestly, like, I really would hate to lose my channel, and I hope that doesn't happen, but I'm here for the kids. I'm here because there were so many, and still are, children being hurt by these horrific systems that are in place to harm us. This is taxation without representation. It is. They're not representing us, period. So why are we paying taxes? It is corrupt. The absolute government is the ultimate mafioso. And we do not comply. So buckle up, Buttercup, because assets are in place Mike Johnson is now Speaker of the House, and you should see all the media lines about him, calling him QAnon and far right and ultra conservative. And it's just like the same thing over and over and over. It's like something's got to give. And this is it, guys. I mean, I pray. I want to see the fall of the cabal in the fall. Trying my best to manifest it. Manifest it with me. Let every system fall. Let every evil, corrupt organization that does not support the people, let it crumble. And may we have better, brighter future with organizations that are run by the people, that are actually going to support us in our needs and our desires. And, I feel it, even though there is this huge facade of the governmental control and the push down on the people. I feel that it's true, that there are good guys fighting in the background and girls fighting in the background. And I do feel that the controls are off. I do feel a divine connection that I have never felt before. I actually communicated with my mother last night. I just laid down, closed my eyes. She gave me a tour of heaven. Like, it was profound. The veil is so thin. If you're sick, if you're down, if you're feeling fear, if you're happy, you have a direct connection to the divine right now. So I just want to share this for everybody. I think that's right. Nothing can stop what is freaking coming. Nothing. It's all coming down. It's coming out. It's all coming out. Dark to light. It's happening. Oh, I can't believe it, but I can believe it. And, love, prayers, and major dap and support to all the Anons and the people that have been awake for years. I can't even imagine being awake for 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 years. So let all the evil systems crumble. Let every lie be revealed. And let us co-create a better future. That's something that I want to make sure that I tell you guys is it's very important that we set our intentions right now. We can totally map out the next 6 months with the intentions that we set right now and we put into place by Saturday the 28th. That is the solar eclipse, and that is the second eclipse of the month. And it's a full moon, and it's going to be powerful. So set the intentions, write down what you want, say what you want. Let's co-create a better, brighter future. And whatever we set the intentions for, that's what's going to happen over the next 6 months. So it's all coming down. 2023 is the year of exposure, and it's all coming out. And as we know, a lot of this stuff has already happened. It's already happened in the background. It's just got to play out so we can all see it. SE69 says, heard, be ready for next week. It could be the start of the end of all evil. I love that, and I feel it. I actually was going to say something similar to that because I want you guys to hurry up while you can now within the next 48 hours to just take a deep breath, try to hug a child or, love on your animal. Just take a deep breath, get some rest right now, like when you can, because we are entering the final battle. That's why I put on my camo for you, because we are going into battle and we're all marching in. And it's a spiritual battle, and it's physical, and it's getting more physical. And we just plead prayers. We pray prayers of protection, love, strength over everyone. And I just highly encourage you to set your intentions for what you really want, what you want individually and collectively. I think something that we can all do that is super duper powerful, and I might make another video about this just so that everybody gets it, quick and concise, but Mark Atwood taught this meditation, and it's really good. Mark Atwood heard this from one of his like divine teachers, and this is one of the most important things that he taught him. And I started doing it, and it's really powerful, and it's really quick and easy, and you can do it too. So if you want to just turn on that divine connection with Creator, that's Mother, Father, Creator, God, Source, whatever you want to call him, her, it, them, whatever. This is actually called the bell jar technique. That's what he called it, the bell jar technique. And so you imagine that you are standing inside of a jar, right? So imagine that you're inside of a mason jar. And you're standing inside of a mason jar. You've got the lid on. And imagine the mason jar is the shape of a bell. So it's the shape of a bell. You're standing inside of it. You've got your feet flat on it. You've got your feet flat on the, on the circles at the bottom of the bell jar. And you feel yourself firmly standing there. You close your eyes and you take off the lid, open the lid, and then you're going to turn on the faucet of divine connection to Source, Creator, God. So God, you're turning on the faucet, and God is the running water that's coming straight into the bell jar. So it's coming straight in with like a golden light right at your head. So you're inside the bell jar, you're feeling the golden divine light come through you, like running into your head like a faucet. And you're feeling it in your head, you're feeling it in your neck, your chest, your arms, your legs, your fingers, your toes. You're feeling the light all throughout your body. And you feel it, and you intensify that, and you breathe into that, and you make it bigger, and you're filling yourself, all of your body with the light of divine Source, Creator, or whatever you want to call God. And you just fill it up. It's filled throughout the whole bell jar. And then I ring the bell. Like when I'm done, and I'm like, okay, I'm healed, I'm cleansed, I've released anything that doesn't serve me, anything that is not of Source. It leaves with every exhale. And you're just filling your body with that white divine light and releasing anything that doesn't serve you. And once you feel like you've done that, you've really, you've not only filled your whole body, but you've filled all the air around you. You've maxed out your field of your body, and you're glowing with the divine light. Then you can ring the bell. I ring it like ding, ding, ding. And I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the ding, like when you hear a bell ring, it's like a buzz in your ear, right? So I ring the bell, and I'm good. And I carry on my merry day. And I can do that now in 30 seconds and get rid of fear and anxiety. So you can do that too. It's a great technique. Thanks, Mark Atwood, for that one, buddy. I think Mark Atwood needs to have me on his show and interview me. What do y'all think? I like Mark. He's pretty cool. Hi, Sharon. All I want is justice and all kids to be safe and humanity to have the good life that God created for us. That's beautiful. And that's wonderful. That's all we want. We just want to be left alone. We just want to live love, and we want to live free, and we want to do what we want, and we want to love our family and be of service to one another. So thanks for letting me be of service to you. I've, felt really trapped in like a lot of areas of my life, and this YouTube channel has just helped me to kind of work through some of that stuff, talk through it and process it. And these last month that I've taken off, I've been able to go within and learn a lot of lessons. I've been able to release a lot of fears and transmute a lot of energy for the positive, learning these lessons, like overcoming these limiting beliefs. I've been having like explosive, not arguments, but confrontations with friends and family members, really just two people, just one friend and one family member. But these relationships have like imploded, and it's a beautiful, good thing. Like, it's a major red flag to me, anyone that is trying to control me right now. Like, anyone trying to control me or trying to get me to do something, it's like a ding, ding, ding red flag. And I know that sometimes our loved ones do this, but, ultimately, I did have that dream. Like, they're going to see how hard I work. They're going to see what a great audience I have. They're going to see what great guests I have. They're going to come alongside. They're going to say, Chelsea, you've done such a great job. I'm so proud of you. And it's like, yeah, like I do still want that, like I do still seek that, that positive reinforcement from my friends and family, but don't hold my breath, right? Because none of them watch my channel that I know of. And if you're one of my friends or someone in my family and you watch my channel, let me know, because I don't think any of them do. And it hurts me, I wrote an amazing book, and I think very few of my family members have read it, but that's okay. Even though they're in it, like, I put you in it, and you're not even gonna, okay. So yes, some of the reasons that I do things is because I do seek that approval from others. And so that is a habit that I'm trying to break. That's something I'm working on. And I am a recovering people pleaser. But I am evolving out of that. And that's why I'm no longer a match to some of these people who used to kind of control me a little bit. And I never realized they were so controlling, until now. Until now that I had a family member try to convince me to get back on medication. So I've successfully been able to get off all 3 of my psychiatric medications, and I've been able to get off of my thyroid medication. So yay, for over a year now, I've been off all my psychiatric meds. And, sometimes I am a little more emotional. So what? Like, I process it and then I'm better. But I also have been off of my thyroid medication for over 5 months now, thanks to Dr. Ian Clark and Perfect Iodine, which has been fabulous. I mean, when I take my iodine, I just feel like it flips my brain on. Like, it makes my brain work. It's so beneficial, especially if you have thyroid issues. They don't tell you that you don't have to take, like, you can successfully get off your medication and have a healthy thyroid if you just take iodine every day. They don't tell you that. They just say that you're going to be on medication for the rest of your life. Don't ever let someone tell you that you're going to be on medication for the rest of your life. I understand there are reasons that some people have to be on medication, but a lot of times with these mental illness, they just they make you believe that, is they make you feel trapped. And when you're on these medications, you feel numb. Like you feel like you're cut off from source, and that's what these medications are intended to do. So, you know, you actually don't need a doctor's permission to stop taking those. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but if you need permission, got mine. I mean, yeah. I mean, the advice is to do it the right way, to do it with working with your doctor to be able to successfully get off your medication. But for me, I knew if I told my psychiatrist about it, then she was going to convince me not to do it, or, you know, want to control the process or whatever. So I didn't tell her about it because I am in control of my health. I can heal myself when I put my mind to it. And I have been. I've had these exploding relationships. I've been learning these lessons. And I've been fast forwarding through these major life lessons, like moving through them pretty quickly in the last like 4 or 5 months, especially in the last month. And just since all of these relationships haven't been imploded and I've been learning these lessons and I've been purging, just in the last 2 weeks, I've dropped 10 pounds. And like looking at my face now and looking at my face like 9 months ago when I did videos, I mean, it was so much bigger. So I'm losing the inflammation, you know? So as you process and work through this and purge through this and, you know, do your shadow work and, you know, start working on some of these skills. Like I still use tapping, which is EMF. If you want to look into tapping, you can look up EMF, EFT, emotional freedom technique. You can look up videos on EFT. And I think I've told you one of my tactics if I want to talk to my higher self and I want to ask yes or no questions. You just stand up, and if you lean forward, it's a yes. If you lean back, it's a no. You can literally get yes or no answers from your higher self. And you can even do that sitting down. Like I could even do it right now if I wanted to. And then, you know, this bell jar technique, this has been really helpful for being able to get over some of my anxiety. Because my anxiety has been really bad. Like in the last 6 months, it's never been so bad in my life. So, you know, there is, understand, like if you have a YouTube channel or if you're out there telling truth and you're posting on Facebook, like the more impact you make, like the more you will be attacked. And the spiritual attacks are real, like so real. I think Salini is still recovering from her last bout of spiritual attacks. And, you know, she was majorly spiritual attacked on her trip to Egypt before that, before she came back home. And it was because she talked out about the children in Maui. Or I don't know if that's why, but it happened right after that. Let's just say that. So just understand, like, there are reasons that I'm scared to make videos. And if you guys are listening to me right now, which it looks like there's 4 people that are listening to me, there could be things that I say that could get me killed. There are things that I know that I want to tell you, but I can't because it could literally get me killed. It's true. Yeah. Bad things happening right now in Mexico. But I won't go into that because I don't want to put anyone at risk. But it's culminating, guys. And it's not all just a show. There's, you know, there's still bad things happening to a lot of people. A lot of it is real, and there are still a lot of bad actors out there. And yeah, it could get dangerous. I sure hope it doesn't. You know, I sure hope we're all protected, and, you know, we've got our ammo and everything, and we're protected, and we're going to keep ourselves safe. You know, we're not going to allow any craziness around our areas. So everybody just stay strong and stay smart. And, you know, one day I'll make a video and I'll lay it all out there. But I do want to stay alive for the moment. So just know there's some pretty rough stuff happening. I don't know if you guys know what's been happening in South Africa over the last couple years, but they're killing white people. I mean, so many farmers have been, thousands and thousands of them, just over the last couple years in South Africa. And Walima is like calling for it. He's telling people to now like go out there and get those white people. So when you have, you know, people with the Palestine and the Israel, when you have people calling for other people to harm other people, like groups of people, you just know that is just pure evil. That is just pure evil, evil, evil. And we cannot let this persist. And we are the mass majority. We are the mass majority of people out there. And, you know, we outnumber them 100 to 1. And when we call upon the angels of God, we call in our higher selves. We call in Archangel Michael. We call in Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary. We call in, like, our spirit guides. We call in our ancestors. Like, if we need help, you call it in and they're here. Like, if you have fear and you need your anxiety gone, you can call in the angels right away. Ask them to take it. Ask them to put the net over you and to take away your fear. So just continue to stand in the light. I'm not scared, thank you, but I do really wish I could tell you what's happening, but I can't. So I probably shouldn't even say what it's about either. But just prayers, love, and protection to everyone who needs protection right now. Prayers for all the children. I want every child to be safe, every child to be loved. I want this abuse and this awareness about satanic ritual abuse and the human, you know what, moving around. And, you know, this evil, all of the evil must be exposed, or we're doomed to repeat it. So it all has to come out. So everybody just stay strong. And, you know, we're going to get through this together. And on the other side of this, we're going to create a better, brighter future. And, you know, we're not going to get stuck in the fear. And at the same time, you know, we're not stuck in the fear. We're setting the intention. Like, we don't have to wait until this stuff is over to have a better future. Like, we can embrace that now. I just want to remind you that this is your wake-up call. Ding, ding, ding. You are a multi-dimensional being. You exist in multiple realms. You exist in your physical body, and you exist in your soul, and you exist in probably other places, like, you know, wherever you came from, and here and there and over there, and you exist in all these different places. And you, like, because people can have out-of-body experiences, so you could travel outside of your body. Like, that happens all the time. That happens a lot of times when people are having traumatic experience. They disassociate from their body. It's called disassociation. So just know that even though you feel limited, you feel controlled, we feel held down by the systems that are in place to hold us down, just know that that's false. What they want you to believe, that's false. What's real is that you are omnipotent. You are everywhere. You are a part of God. We are all a fractal of God. So not only do you have full, ultimate, and 100% control of your life in the here and now, you have full, ultimate, 100% control in every other point in the universe that you are and parts of you are. Maybe past lifetimes. Maybe you have connections to the Pleiades. Maybe you have connections to inner earth. Like, all of those parts of you can co-create for you right here, right now. So consciousness is a big word, and out-of-body experiences are real, near-death experiences are real, and SE69 says, I have out-of-body experience very often, over 20 since they started. That's cool. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll get more into that. I'm all about working in my strengths, and I don't think my strengths is exposing truth. I think my strengths is really, helping people to embrace that quantum field and start implementing some of these tools in their life, because we are a part of God. God is within us. We have all the answers within, and we got to stop putting people up on these pedestals, and we got to start going within, learning those lessons, breaking down those blocks, releasing those fears, igniting ourselves with the power of love. And I want to be able to help ignite that spark of love inside you, because you are awesome. You are love. You are light. Much love, guys. Hope that wasn't too much rambling. But yeah, seems like a lot of interesting things happening and coming up in the works. There are allegations that, like from Cliff High's WebBot data, that we are going to hit that 82 number soon. And we've been in the 28 for a while. So he predicts that we're going to be at that number collectively. And he says, I'm pretty sure he said by Saturday. So I don't know how we're going to go from a level 30 to a level 80 by Saturday, but if that's true, God help us all. And God be with us. Bring your angels with you. And we're going to get through this time. And I don't know if it's going to happen that quickly, or if it's just going to happen, one by one by one, these things that are just going to keep building and building and building till we get to that 80. But what it seems like to me is they have to have the scare scenario, the World War III scare scenario, and then we have the financial, and then we have the political. I think World War III scare scenario, and then, it's going to affect the money, and, the systems are going to go down, and then, the government's going to go down, because it's like Joe Biden bankrupted America, and now we've got to overturn the government. And also, I don't know if you guys heard, but the Brunson case did go through. You've probably heard that the Brunson's case did go through, and it is going to be heard by Judge Clarence Thomas. So Judge Clarence Thomas has the power in himself to overturn the whole government, or everyone that voted to push the vote through without investigating it. which is like over 213 senators and like Congress, basically Congress and the Senate. And if that's the case, you know, I sure hope that Nasara is coming, but I am helping to manifest all of our debt is gone. Money is no longer an issue. 6,000 patents released. The possibilities, the cures, all of it is there. We just have to have access to it. So much love, everybody. And, you know, God protect us all. Don't live in fear. And we got this. We're prepared. We're not scared. And we're ready to see some justice happen for America and for the world and for humanity in general and all life across everywhere. It's crazy to think of how the whole galactics are watching Earth right now, and the whole Earth is watching America right now. And what happens in America happens on Earth, happens in the galaxy, happens across all space and time. Like, this is a ripple effect. This is ascension. I do believe we are moving on, moving up to a better, brighter future. I don't think it's going to happen overnight, but we need to get rid of this deep state and this cabal got to go. So, buckle up, Buttercup. Stay in the love. Sending you all boundless love and light. Let me know what you thought, and let me know what kind of content you want to see. Otherwise, I won't create any. Love you.